In this video, we're gonna record uploading certificates for repair to the docking station for the debadged noise dosimeters. So what happened was we had these two docking stations that weren't charging appropriately, and when we sent out the dosimeters for calibration, the TSI discovered that these docking stations were broken, so they offered to repair these for us, and we went ahead and agreed for that. Um, we just received the items last week, and I'll go ahead and change the status. That's the first thing I do. And then I'm going to look at the serial number. So each item has unique serial number. For this docking station is the N6067. And I did take pictures of these in the manual and just copy pasted it so that way it looks neater and easier to see. So we had a service date here in 2 years. We don't really need it because they don't require calibration. And then we had uploaded the repair certificates. When we click here, there are notes in this section that when we sent them out and what happened, the charger units were discovered to be broken. So I've left actual note here. After talking to Myers about leaving notes, he requested that we also put the dates. That makes our notes and communication more effective. So we're going to put our initial and then date on each one of the notes that we're going to revise with. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit save because it was discussed after I've already performed this record. So I'm just going to add a new record, just like we did with the debadge dosimeters. This is going to be a repair record, and it was repaired by TSI. The cost of repair, I think it was something like $200. And I'm going to put today's date and my initials that I'm uploading this certificate in. And this is not really a certificate. It's just basically a receipt that came with the item. So we're going to look at our repair. It looks like I'm not matching the serial number on these, which is odd. So we'll just upload both documents. Let me see the view. Okay, serial 53. Okay. And we can just add the other document here as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and save these and then close. So we are going to see 4 uploads to service records for these items and it's now available. Now again, the service date is not really required unless if it's broken. So I'll just basically remove it altogether. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there's option to set up the recurring alerts, or you could set your alerts at never, so that doesn't pop up. Because if you do want to look at your alerts, you can click alerts in here in one key menu, and everything that's been past due will be alerted, and you'll see the red notification with the dates and the days past due for scheduled service. The white shark, that is ours. This is something in the IH department. Okay, so that's the IQ calc or VelociCalc. I think that's IQ Calc. Um, and that is located in, okay, so this is Irvine office. The last location of this item was Long Beach office, and we're looking at the service 74 days total, and it says past due 8/11/25. You're 61 days past your scheduled service. You can clear your reminders here, by the way, if you had serviced your item and then received the calibration certificate and just forgot to upload it. You can always clear reminders so somebody else doesn't grab the item and send it over. So this is actually set as service. Status is in service. So it appears that Astrid probably sent it out for service. Um, and you can see the date, March 28th, 25. So that's useful to know. So this is where you would see all these alerts. But let's go back to the menu and not get distracted. Now we go back into the docking item, and we have two of these docking stations. They're chargers as well as the connection to data transfer for your badges. So we go back to this item here, and this is the other unit that I have. And we also uploaded two certificates here for repair. That was a few weeks ago, and I put my initial, but I didn't put the date, so I'll go ahead and revise the date on this, and I'll hit save. So remember, we always hit save, and you'll see service record have been saved. And we're going to add new service record. So this is going to be for repair, service by, again, TSI. Cost, we don't have to put it in, or we could put it in. It's up to you. If you find it useful, throw it in there, but you'll also always get a new revised quote from your vendor. But if you do want to compare what you paid last year versus what you've paid this year, it could be useful, to just kind of add that in there. Let's add another certificate in here. So we have both of these receipts, and if you want to see the receipt that I've just uploaded, it's right here. It doesn't list the price, but you can see. So that's what the model was serviced, what it's for. So, and that's your information. Then we're gonna hit save on this item, and then we can go ahead and hit close. So now we see that these two items should now both be available. Oh, I forgot to change this one. That's always go back and double check, because sometimes I'll forget, and then we'll change the service date to never. So we'll go in options, we hit never, and we'll delete that one. And now it will not be alarming for service. So this is the tutorial for service and repair of the items and associated uploads and downloads. There are other options in the system, in the inventory, where you could look at kits. So you can add a kit in the Milwaukee system for any of the items. And when you want to look at what items have been packaged in the kit, you can see the penguins, which is H&S equipment, because we do have animals. We see falcons, eagles, ducks. That's our kit. But I don't see moth here. Moth is a kit for noise dosimetry. So let's go to the next page. We have sparrows, but no moth. So it appears that somebody had either not recorded our dosimeters, noise dosimeters as a kit, or they just or it's been deleted. So I'm not sure what's going on, but that was initially packaged as a kit. And then I would like to just go back and then go follow up on the D-Badge calibration certificates that we've uploaded. So we did the Sphinx moth, and we have 2 service records here. And just to like see